I'm gonna tell y'all something. In this situation, quit worrying about if you're gonna get out of this, get out of that so much so, and start looking at the powers you gaining. Like when chosen ones, like I don't know what they talking about a new 12. I think it's like, this is what I learned. I learned that conduits. I learned a little about, I don't even know what relics and stuff mean like that. I ain't looked it up, but through my personal experience, I learned that conduits and relics, like the previous energy. You know how you think about somebody doing something wrong to you. For me, how you think about somebody doing something wrong to you. But what it is, them are like relics or conduits. I don't even know what relics is. I'm gonna quit saying. But somehow these people connected to you. Well, when I started realizing I'm going from the south node to the north node, I started realizing that because I would think about the other new energy, but it was impossible for it to be the new energy. Not saying the new energy is in my energy, but they ain't in my energy to that degree. So I learned that these must be somehow the new conduct, the new relic, the ones who gonna take the place of the previous ones. So that must be what they mean about the new 12. I mean, not new 12, but yeah, new 12. What they say? A while ago. Rise, new 12. All right, now skip all that because I don't really know the details. I don't really know the education about that yet. It's kind of new to me. It's something that's just downloads I'm just now starting to get. But I said that to y'all because watch how you treat people. Don't hurt nobody because you start, one minute you were thinking about a group of people that you knew in the past was doing something to you, and then all of a sudden, new energy, you thinking about this new, them are just outlets or something. They connected. They your soul tribe, basically. They your soul tribe. And I wish I'd have knew that. I wish I'm still getting understanding in it, but I wish I'd have knew that when I was young, cause I probably outburst on people that didn't deserve it. Cause all that energy was trying to tell me is that that's what was happening to me behind my back by somebody. Them people probably knew the person, but they wasn't actually the people doing it. So be careful with that. But anyway, so what I do know is this. When it comes down to this chosen one thing, y'all just quit trying to hurry up and get out. Quit trying to hurry up and don't compete and compare with yourself with anybody. You are a chosen one. If you're 144,000 chosen, you ain't got no business trying to do none of that human. You got to get out of your human traits. The whole goal is for you to get out of your human traits and walk into angel mode. Because you was probably an angel anyway from the beginning. You've been asleep. Now the guy waking everybody up. That old life is dead and gone. You ain't going to find lovers and bed to bed. That's old and gone. You finna go find a family now. You finna learn how to live and be a family. You finna learn how to grow and evolve with a family. You finna learn how to do things with a family. You ain't no more than your soul and your royal oath is dead. It's dead and gone. Let it go. If you were chosen to be a chosen one, well, okay now let me get out of that mode. Now let me get out of that mode. All right, now this is what I'm finna tell y'all. I'm finna show y'all something powerful. Pay attention to this. When these chosen ones, I think, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, but when they fail, they tests, they got like so long, they got enough time, way more than enough time to get it right with God. And that's why I kept screaming out. I was like a trumpet screaming out. You're stuck in the sex realm. You're stuck in the sex realm. It was like a trumpet going off. You're stuck in the sex realm. It was a warning. Because you got all this going for yourself. You already elevated, and you already know what you're supposed to be doing. Why ain't you doing it? Why ain't you doing it? So it was a warning. So what they gonna do to these people is And you probably know these people. These people, I'm finna show y'all a power trick. This is gonna be a power move. When you see this power move, when you gonna be like, man, this is real. When you see this power move, you gonna be like, man, this is real. This is the power move. These people who were once in power and had these supernatural type gifts, and they finna lose them. And they finna go to you or somebody else because they failed their tests. In this moment in time, we are being strengthened. We are being chosen to be worthy to be a chosen one. We ain't actually chosen ones yet. So you can lose, it's 144,000 chosen one that gotta be chosen one. But it's 8.2 billion people to choose to decipher through to find these chosen ones. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? See how that works? Now, how can I find the proof in their gifts? They're losing. They're losing in front of you. You can tell they're not putting out like that. Their IQ ain't like it used to be. They're not putting out like they was. Their energy ain't responding like it was. They not saying nothing different like they used to. They staying in the sex realm. If I was reading energy, and I had a job in reading energy, and I realized my gifts was gone, but I actually live off of reading energy, then I would easily stay in the sex realm. Cause that'll be something like some of them gifts. That's when you read energy. That's the easiest thing you could do. Is find somebody's sex part. That's easy. That's nothing. The hard part is being able to continue to talk to God the whole time and get your information from the source. That's what's hard. So you getting the information from the source. Do you really think God want to talk about sex all the time? Get out of here. But it'll be an easy way for me to taper off or withdraw or fall back once I realize I ain't got that gift no more. I'm not connected with God no more. Because it's like filters. It's like when someone takes something out of you, let's say somebody take let's say somebody take your soul out of you and you're on manual mode. People feel like it's you, but it don't seem like it's you because you ain't got a soul. That's because the filters, that's because the residue from your soul is still in the vessel. So your vessel is gonna use that residue to be in manual mode. I told you I've been stuck for a long time, 40 years. I didn't know I was stuck till 5 years ago. So I had all this time to study people thoroughly. I had time to study people, whether they successful, unsuccessful, whether they good, whether they bad, what's making the good go bad, why would the good go bad, all that. I had time to sit here. And so the reason why I don't got the knowledge of it, because I never studied it. I had to walk through this. I had to walk it. I had to walk in and out of it. I had to walk through it. I had to be in it. I had to be involved in it. But yeah, so that's where we at right here with this energy. Take it with a grain of salt, cause I'm really, it's new to me too. These downloads and stuff, it's new to me too. But I'm making sense and clarity out of all this. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't be worried about no relationship. If you worry about a relationship, any kind of fashion or form, and you done been chosen to be a chosen one, and you are stuck and stagnated, your signs of the fact that you are stuck and stagnated, the signs of you being a chosen one at this moment in time is the dark night of the soul. If you are stuck and stagnated and in the dark night of the soul, you have been chosen to be a chosen one. Probably. Thank you, birdies. They went crazy when I said that then. So sit down and let that go. Let all that past go. It's dead. When something leaves you, it's to protect you. When something separates from you, it's to protect you. When you felt like you were stripped from something, it's to protect you. Even if it's your own kids. In my case, my child was taken from me. It was to protect me and my child. Quit looking at things so perverse. And we were programmed to do that, so we can't help it. That's why I had to tell people, because I kept getting these messages. Leave, you need to leave. Why would you leave? Why would you tell a person that's in the process of getting his crown, of getting his stamp on his forehead, getting his crown, getting his seal on his forehead, on his body? Why would you, I'm in the purpose of getting my seal. I think it's in Revelation 5 or 6. I think it's in Revelation 5 or 6. The tribes, it talks about all the tribes who are getting their seals. It talks about all the tribes who are getting their seals. These tribes is getting their seals, that would be that stamp. I told y'all we preparing for Revelation. Y'all sitting here torching the chosen. You should have been trying to be friends with the chosen one, because from what I understand, reading in the Revelation, anybody who's with the chosen one, they ain't gonna be, the enemy can't touch them. The enemy can't hurt them. Anybody who's for the chosen one, and who you supposed to have been lifting the chosen ones up. See, we Americans been taught wrong, real bad wrong, how to treat chosen one. And I can't speak for all America, because like I said, the bottle could be helped, but it ain't helped me because you tortured me to death. But it's probably there to strengthen me. I can't completely say that, y'all, so I take that back. I take that back. The bottle probably supposed to be the bottle, but my family wasn't supposed to do what they did. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody could have either stole relics, turned relics against me, and took my energy. And that's where all this chaos came from. You can't steal a position. Only Satan, whoever even thought of such a thing, was possessed by the devil. Because that's just stupid, bro. You got to swap all that energy. That was just ridiculous. And then the people who supported it, oh my God. Y'all must have lost y'all soul a long time ago. It's embarrassing. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's just ignorant. But anyway, complete and utterly, oh my God, nobody wanna fix it. Nobody, I told y'all when I was in it, when I was going in, I had to moonwalk out of it, bro, because it was so embarrassing. Oh my God, what they were doing with the money, they just turned everything that was up good in the whorehouses, drug houses. Oh, it was disgusting. I let it go. That's why you shouldn't give the wrong person money, because they don't know what to do with it. Inheritance is left to a person who know what to do with money. When you interfere with that, you basically giving all that inheritance to a bunch of lowlifes. You can't give $1 million. I had to learn this on my own, getting my own money. You can't give $100,000 or $1 million to somebody who don't know how to respect themselves, who ain't got no dignity for themselves, who ain't got no morals for themselves, because they gonna kill themselves and they gonna kill everybody else around them. If they drug addicts, they gonna be super drug addicts. They gonna bust their hearts. I know, I seen this myself in the physical. You give them a woman they don't supposed to have, a good woman, they're gonna turn them into a whore and they're gonna torture them to death. Same vice versa. I know, I seen it, growed up, watched it with my own eyes. That's why it's so easy for me to stand still. That's why it's so easy for me to be celibate. It's very easy for me to be celibate because I know the outcome of the choices you make. Even if you're making these choices for a temporary fix in your little moment of time, if you sowing your royal oats, if that window in time for you to sow your royal oats has already came and gone and you still doing it, God gonna seal your heart to that situation, and you are gonna be stuck in that situation. It don't matter if you come from the hills down to the slum just to get the feel. You gonna have a sealed heart right then and there, and you gonna get binded to somebody. It's probably gonna be a lover, and that lover gonna bind you to that situation, and it's gonna take you on to Hades. That's the way that works. I know. How I know this? For one, I read the Bible like it's an extension of myself. Oh, my bad, it is an extension to myself. But I was born in the slum. Not only was I born in the slum, I was binded to the slums by the enemy. And they made sure I stayed in the slum no matter how good I was. No matter if I went from South Node to North Node, I had to stay in the slum. So I had to watch people live and die in the slum. I had to watch great people be tortured to death in the slums. No matter what, I couldn't get out the slums. I could be all the way across the world, and somehow I get pulled right back to the salon, because this is an organization thing. A lot of people got paid for it, not just my family. Quit acting dumb. Inheritance ain't $100,000, and it ain't no $1 million. It's a lot. Obviously, it's a lot of money. Drums. So people turn on you. How you think they can turn on community against you? How you think they can turn? How you think they can excommunicado? It take money to excommunicado somebody. A lot of it. A whole lot of it. So you had to swap this energy with somebody. Now you swap this energy, you finally get to the position where you can swap this energy with somebody. The problem is that somebody don't fit the position that you swap the energy with. Now the energy itself is in total disarray. Now it's distorted, and now it's in total chaos. Now nothing is right. It ain't even a woman for each man. More or less 4 women to each man. It ain't even a woman for each man. So much so that most men just sleep with other men that ain't even trying to be homosexual. That's what it done came down to. The distortion in energy. Bend it. It's like prison out here now. And it's bad when you can go to prison and can't tell when you out or in. Why? Because they decided to take somebody's energy, which was a chosen one, which was the idiot, most dumbest thing anybody. And most of these people sleep with each other, preachers sleep with each other, all kind of messy stuff. I got out of it. Lawyers, doctors, judges, everybody. Just disgusting. They swapped this energy out, and that energy completely warped their energy. I'm pretty sure these people wouldn't even typically do this. But since they took it upon themselves to steal energy from God's people and give it to Satan's people, God went on here and let legions of Satan people take over. And that's why you see these people acting like demons. Now, I just brought the spiritual to the physical. Facts. I told you I ain't preaching, I'm teaching. I done had to live through this. I had to protect myself in this situation. I had to live in a house where somebody would come through my house with a knife and saying, it's time for me to kill you, take you out tonight. And I had to fight for my life. And it could have been family member. Could have been somebody that was familiar, that I was familiar with, that I'm gonna let in my house. You get what I'm saying? So often to the point where I can leave my doors unlocked and my doors open in the street, in the slum, and wouldn't care about nobody walking into my house. Because they knew what time it was. That's when you done fought so much, you done got used to fighting, just like you drive. I don't even know how I got over here, y'all. Lord have mercy. And if I can just go back to where I was, ancestors, they must want y'all to hear that. Y'all over there swapping energy with people that's going to, what I'm trying to say is, in layman terms, the energy is going to destroy not just them people, the person you try to swap the energy with, but it's going to destroy y'all too. It's already destroying y'all. And you still trying to do it because you stuck. You really ain't stuck. The beautiful thing about y'all type of stuff is that the only way out of it is do right by it. And you don't want to lose what you done down got for being stuck. Whatever, it wasn't worth it. It was Judas' money anyway, and it treated you the Judas way. If I was you, I'd just make it right and lose that stuff. It ain't worth it. Some of y'all probably already have and already did, but you know. I would have boxed up the people who try to box you up. I would have outsmarted them. I wouldn't have got in their bed with them. A lot of y'all got in their bed with them. And then blamed me for it, then told me how much better I need to be. I'm already perfected compared to some of y'all out there, some of the greatest of y'all out there. You ain't got no way to fish your mouth to tell me something else better to do. You need to worry about why I'm doing so much better and you ain't did nothing good yet. Now, I don't know why I'm over here, y'all. I can't find out. I got on here to talk about something totally different. I was gonna make a point. What was the point? Oh yeah, I was telling y'all about lovers. Get away from them, y'all. They was just a test. They ain't for you. If they love you, they will help you instead of trying to hurt you. I ain't never had a problem like that. When my ex-wife left me, that's what made her mad. When my ex-wife was the last love I had. When my ex-wife left me, she looked me in the eye and she told me, I'm leaving you. I said, well, that's fine. Let's just get this joint custody situation. And she got mad as hell. She got mad as hell, bro. And took my child and went to war with me. And went in ratchet mode. Took my child and went straight into ratchet mode. Went to war. She got mad as hell. So I'm telling y'all, let it go. Let your past go. I wouldn't be double dutching in it. I don't even know how y'all able to double dutch in it. God put me in a situation where I couldn't even talk to my past no more. Once I cut him off and God realized I truly cut him off from the heart, he made it where I couldn't even double dutch back and forth in it no more. Not even with the people I live with. Oh, that's what blowed up. Look at that. That transformer blew up. That almost made me jump. I was a little startled. A little bit. But yeah, that must have been confirmation. Whatever I said, I need to look back at this video myself. Let them people go, y'all. God trying to heal us. God trying to strengthen us. God trying to wake y'all up. Y'all, it's disappointing that another chosen one trying to wake you up, and we all are in the position of all of us trying to be chosen one to wake up. What I'm trying to say is, we the first group of chosen ones to wake up. It don't even make sense for one of the chosen to wake the rest of them up. God woke me up because I woke up with God. I let God, when you're a chosen one, you are in training to be a chosen one. God is supposed to be your teacher. I ain't the one supposed to teach you. God is. We all got unique gifts and patterns. We all gonna be uniquely different. So you just doing what I'm telling you to do ain't going nowhere really. It is, and of course it is. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you have your own special ability. Like everybody's stir do something different. They won't even tell me what my stir do, but I know what my lover's stir do. I said it on a lecture one time. That transformer just blew up, bro. I didn't even know they could do that. I ain't started smoking. That's different, though. I'm sure God did it. But everybody's stirs is different. You can go to your stir, you can get into, I ain't gonna say that. But the stir helps you in so many ways. The stir is the most, right now, the stir, from what I understand, is one of the most powerful things a human being can do. So wake up, man. You're sitting there waiting at the screen. He telling me to do, I'm gonna do it one day. You better do it now, because what God gonna do is, if you were supposed to be a chosen one, He gonna take your gifts, He gonna take your abilities, then they gonna descend you. When they descend you, you ain't even gonna have the previous ability that you used to have before you were chosen to be a chosen one. And then they gonna start torturing you for real, for real. So if you were dibbling and dabbling and you were double dutching in the hood from the hill, the hood from the hill, the hood from the hill, one thing that I seen with my own physical eyes, you gonna come to the hood from the hill one last time and you gonna live here in the hood. And they gonna turn you all the way out. And you ain't gonna look like that queen and that king you used to be. You gonna look like a full-fledged demon ready to go straight to Hades. They gonna turn you in and out. You better watch some of the energy that the previous energy in my South Node that I was around and look at it. But they didn't look like that the whole time. They was beautiful at one time too. Gorgeous. You better go look at their past. When I dealt with them on when they was in high school and start comparing the damn difference and say, wow, something is wrong. You damn right something's wrong. Now,